Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Chainsaw Man. Last time around we had Gunfire, where basically everything was going fine. Himino was trying to drunkenly seduce Denji, almost forgot his name, but that didn't happen. And then everything was working out. They were going to be each other's wingmen, actually. That Himino was going to help Denji get Makima, and Denji was going to help Himino get Aki. So things were all going according to plan. And then Makima got shot. People shot at Arai and Kobani, and then a guy shot at them, shot most of them, and became a sword devil fiend thing. And Himino sacrificed herself, and everything's gone to hell and back. So, yeah. Actually, I don't know why I said hell and back. We're not back. This isn't hell. We're in hell. I don't know. This metaphor's falling apart. Like always, the reaction is down in the description and in the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure. So why don't we go ahead and jump right into this episode of Chainsaw Man. Here we go. Well, I am terrified. You know, probably one of the coolest things you can do in a story, specifically a story with fighting like this, is when you have the old master who can go against the bad guy. And I feel like for this show, that's gonna end up being Makima, you know? Like, if we even see anything with Makima going against... I mean, I don't know. Geez, how do you do her freaking... I almost said Blood Demon art. Sorry, I just finished an episode of Demon Slayer before this, but whatever her devil contract is, you know? But, you know, it's the thing of, like, it's something that goes all the way back to... like Obi-Wan versus Darth Vader in A New Hope, you know? Like, I feel like that, and that's probably not the origin, but it kind of feels like, at least with pop culture and stuff, that feels like the origin of the old master fights the villain, you know? Even if they don't win, per se, but, but every show does that, you know? So many shows do that, especially so many shonen shows, you know? And for this show, that might just be Makima, you know? Oh, my God. So her devil contract is get a bunch of human sacrifices, take them to a shrine with the highest elevation, have them say the name of the person you wish to attack, and then you just kind of flatten them. Flatten them into a pancake. That's so funny. I love that the other two, they don't have clearance to know what Makima's devil contract is, you know? So they have to be blindfolded. All they know is something happened, you know? And even, they can maybe make inferences like, okay, well, all of them, like, we had to blindfold the convicts. She needs the convicts. They have to say a name. And then when they took their blindfolds off, the convicts were dead. But that's it. That's all they really know about it, you know? It's just, terrifying. She's terrifying. How did she survive? We don't even know that part. Like, we know that whatever devil she has contracted is how she just flattens people. But how'd she survive the bullet? And that wasn't even what she did to the people on the train, so what... I don't know. She's terrifying. And that was the thing. It wasn't last episode, because last episode was when stuff got serious, but like 2 episodes ago when we were talking about waifus, that's how far this show has come now. We were talking about waifus 2 episodes ago. Which, now I understand why Division 4 female member didn't get a name. She's dead, so... So, of our waifus, we had Makima, Power, Himino, and Kobani. And I said as much when we were talking about that. Makima is terrifying, you know? She is just the scariest thing, you know? And her eyes. It's literally, I'm about to turn into Aunt May over here, like... Those eyes. Those horrible yellow eyes. Oh my god. She's just downright terrifying. Her voice actress is so good, though. Like, she perfectly captures the calm, you know. Alright. If you could give me a change of clothes and clean things up. Thank you. It's just the calm, cold, everything is fine, not revealing anything. It's just... I'm scared. And I was scared 2 episodes ago when we didn't see all of this, you know? I was terrified of her, and it's only gotten worse, so I'm going to say, yep, I think I chose correctly. I think I chose correctly. Because I chose Kobani. I did not choose Makima, the most terrifying person in the history of anime. Power, the most crazy person in the history of anime. Or Himino, the girl who threw up in Denji's mouth. I went with Kobani. And you know what? I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. If push comes to shove, and I mean that's gotta be a big ass shove. It's like being shoved by a bus, basically. She will get up and do something, and she will fight. And she's very sweet, and she's very concerned with you, you know? Poor Arai. He's just dead. And Himino. She's dead too. And Division 4 female member. She's dead too. Power just up and hightailed it out of there, though. They didn't really say what happened to Aki. Like, last we saw, he was just sitting there, but we didn't see, like, what happened. I guess we also didn't see Power leave, so maybe she also took him. This is on top of Denji versus Swordman, which was an interesting fight. Again, because I think I've said this earlier in the series. I love that their designs, they're so cool. You know, they look like a Metallica or a Meatloaf album cover, you know? Like, they're such cool designs. But when you really stop and look at them and think about their designs, they are 2 of the stupidest designs ever. And I mean that in a loving way, where it's like, you know, alright, Chainsaw Man. He has 2 chainsaws coming out of his arms and 1 coming out of his head. Okay, well, this guy's a sword man. He has 2 swords coming out of his arms and 1 coming out of his head. It's the dumbest thing. They look ridiculous, but I really enjoy that. I really enjoy how dumb those 2 look, because it's like, it's one of those things, what was it, where it was like, oh, I can't think of it. Oh, it was Dragon Ball Z Abridged when they did the Broly movie, and they like went over Broly's backstory, and Vegeta was like, but that's really dumb. But he's so cool. But that's so dumb. And it's like, I feel like that's what Chainsaw Man is. It's like, this is so dumb, but it's so cool, you know? Like this, oh my god, I can just imagine the edgy teenagers watching this. You know, like they must be ecstatic. Like I feel like this is like, honestly, even just only not watching all of it, but this feels like Hellsing, you know? This really feels like Hellsing, just with less of a Halloween vibe, I guess. But yeah, no, great. I haven't watched Hellsing Ultimate. I've watched, on the channel, I've seen Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. That's what I watched first. And then I watched the original Hellsing. Both of those series have reactions on this channel if you want to go check those out. But this definitely feels like a modern take. Let's say modern. You know, they weren't that old, but this feels like a newer version, a newer take on Hellsing, you know? So, it's really good. It's really... It feels like if you mixed Hellsing and One Punch Man and you put them together, that's kind of what Chainsaw Man is. It's so cool, but it is so dumb. And I want that to be stressed, but also... I mean, but you want to talk about something that's not dumb. Makima. She is just scary. I'm gonna be seeing those eyes in my dream tonight. It's just... She's genuinely terrifying. Even before this episode, I was like, there's something about her eyes where I cannot waifu her because she's just... I mean, even just from the first episode. Just from the first episode when she shows up after Denji kills that one demon. And it's like, well, I could either kill you where you are, or you can become my pet. Which will it be? End of episode. It's like... She's terrifying. She scares me to my core. But God, she's so much fun to watch. They're all fun to watch, but she especially is just scary, and I like that, you know? And again, that's why part of the comparison to Hellsing, she feels like Integra almost fully realized. Now, Integra was a great character in Hellsing, but like, I feel like if you just like take that extra step on Integra, you get Makima, you know? Like, this is a person who would command Alucard's respect, you know? Anyway, that was fun. We got 3 episodes left this season, and I hope they get another season because I'm really enjoying this. If they don't, if it's confirmed that they're not getting another season, I know there's just no word yet, but if they're not getting another season, then I'll go read the manga. But if they are going to get another season, I'll react to that, and I hope so because I'm enjoying this. So that is basically it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Chainsaw Man reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.